Come home with me. Don't die here alone.
I don't intend to die.
It's being stubborn now.
You were a terrible baby, do you know that?
Pretty horrible to say to someone.
And one night you just wouldn't shut up. I wanted to strangle you. And you looked up at me and you stopped screaming. You smiled at me. Don't die so far from the sea.
Welcome back, everybody. We are Bilingual Reactions.
Somos reacciones bilingües.
And today, we're back with another reaction for you guys, but this time for Game of Thrones episode number 8. That is called The Prince of Winterfell. And as usual, we're going to read the description real quick before we jump into the reaction. At Winterfell, Theon receives a visitor and holds down the fort. I don't know what kind of visitor he would be receiving, but we'll see about that. And by holding down the fort, it obviously refers to Winterfell. Man, I'm still mad about that betrayal. Why would he do that to Robb? Anyways, continuing. Arya calls in her final dab with Jaqen in a way that displeases him. And by that final dab, we already know it's referring to what it is. Let's just say what it is, the last assassination that he has to grant her. And it seems like it displeases him. I don't know why. So it might be someone that he knows. Why else would it displease him? You know, he has to do it. But if he's someone that he knows, he might be upset about having to do that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see why it displeases him exactly. So it seems like it hasn't really displeased him up to this point. Robb is betrayed. By who though? I don't know if that's in reference to Theon because he was already betrayed by Theon, so might be by someone else. Tal vez va a ser por otra persona. Who knows? We'll see. Tyrion and Varys find common ground. Seems like they're having a little alliance forming. A little something brewing between them. I don't know. We'll see. Dany ignores Jorah's advice. Not too surprising there. Like she's kind of already ignored his advice in the past, or at least not ignored it, but considered it. And it seems like now she's actually gonna pull through with that. Will it go work in her favor? Who knows? Because so far it seems like Jorah's advice has been pretty sound, and it's been to look out for her. And last but not least, Stannis and Davos approach their destination, and Davos is offered a reward. What is that destination? Is it King's Landing? Because they have been talking, Stannis has been talking for a long time since we were introduced to that character. He's been talking about taking his rightful place in the Iron Throne, on the Iron Throne, so that might just be that destination that it's referring to. Although we'll only find out until we react to the episode. But before we do, I'm going to let my mother Eli do her intro as well.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están, amigos de Reacciones Bilingües? Bienvenidos nuevamente, soy su amiga Eli. Y hoy vamos a disfrutar de un capítulo más de Game of Thrones, Juego de Tronos. Voy a leer para todos ustedes, ya traducido al español, el capítulo de hoy. Al caer el invierno, Dion recibe un visitante y mantiene el fuerte bajo su control. Arya reclama su deuda final con Jaqen de una manera que le desagrada. Robb es traicionado. Tyrion y Varys encuentran un terreno común. Dany ignora el consejo de Jorah. Stannis y Davos se acercan a su destino y a Davos se le ofrece una recompensa. Esto suena muy interesante y parece que vamos a tener un capítulo muy emocionante. Vamos a ver qué pasa con Dany. Ya sabemos lo que pasó con sus dragones. Ahora vamos a ver qué va a pasar después y con cada uno de los personajes. Ya quiero verlo. ¿Qué te parece si comenzamos?
Let's do this. Let's get started with this reaction. Ugh. Why so many dead ravens? There's
Why, it's the Prince of Winterfell.
Yara.
You should be proud of your brother's achievement.
I saw the bodies above your gates. Which one gave you the tougher fight, the cripple or the 6-year-old?
Damn.
I treated the Stark boys with honor.
You
I treated
seized
them.
their home, as is your right. When you made them prisoners in their home and they ran away. I'd call it bravery. Are you the dumbest cunt alive? A dumb cunt who killed the only 2 Starks in Winterfell. You know how valuable those boys
Yeah.
were.
See how
I'd
dumb
killed
that is,
them.
tío.
The Northerners would think me
No
weak.
está pensando inteligentemente.
Go
También
on.
es bien débil enseñando de que no
Warn me.
puede ser un líder.
How am I supposed to defend Winterfell with just this lot?
You're not. Father wants a word.
Is this a joke?
We're islanders, baby brother. Had you forgotten that? Now that you've decorated your walls with the bodies of the Stark boys, every man in the North wants to see you hanged.
You got
When
everybody
Robb
against him
Stark
now.
finds out,
You won't find out. I will keep Winterfell.
Theon, you're my blood. Come home with me. Don't die here alone.
I don't intend to die.
It's being stubborn now.
You're a terrible baby. Do you know that?
Pretty horrible to say to
And
someone.
one night you just wouldn't shut up. I wanted to strangle you. And you looked up at me and you stopped screaming. You smiled at me. Don't die so far from the sea.
I brought you a present, Lord of Bones.
Oh shit. Here's John.
He could have killed me 6 times. He's a bastard of Winterfell, Ned Stark's son. Mance will want him.
That's why she wanted to take him there. Por eso no lo mató ella.
He runs. I'll chop his balls off.
I'll do it myself.
Either way, it's bad.
Even now, Jon Snow.
I couldn't do it. I know.
Ah, sí lo
On your
buscaron.
tracks fast enough. They died because of me. Come on your feet.
Eso sí los capturaron.
Ya, y mataron a los demás.
Ahí los dejaron.
And you're marrying
¿Y
her for a
estos?
bridge.
An important bridge.
They're getting a little too comfortable with each other, let's just say that.
But only if I cross that bridge.
They all loved your father.
He once told me that being a lord is like being a father. Farmers ploughing fields are yours to protect. The charwomen scrubbing the floors. The soldiers you order into battle.
Every single person is part of your
Fear in
kingdom.
the morning and went to bed with fear in the night. I asked him, how can a man be brave if he's afraid? And that is the only time a man can be brave, he told me.
Most lords worry more about their gold and their glory than the charwomen scrubbing their floors. And you?
I want the men following me to go home.
Your Grace, the Kingslayer. He escaped in the night.
This is the betrayal.
Why?
For the girls.
Oh,
Robb.
No!
his own mother. Su
You knew I
propia
would not
mamá
allow it, and you did
lo
it anyway.
traicionó.
I have 5 children, and only one of them is free.
I lost another to the Kingslayer, strangled with a chain. I would carve out my heart and offer it to the Father if he would let my sons wake from their graves. I want my vengeance, and you stole it from me.
Make things worse.
But returning
honestly.
him to King's Landing may buy life for mine.
Make sure she's guarded day and night.
Robb, Robb.
¿Y por qué lo dejó ahí?
Por la desesperación de sus otros hijos. Oh, it was her. She's the one that took him. That makes sense.
What's your name? The captive knight has a right
It's
to
the
know his
Catelyn.
captor's identity.
Brienne of Tarth.
Lord Selwyn Tarth.
Of
You
course
any
you would know.
brothers and sisters, my lady? I suppose not. Horses?
So,
Why do you hate me so much? Have I ever harmed you?
You will not provoke me to anger. I already
I mean,
have.
yeah, he already did.
Do you think you could beat me in a fair fight?
Sabe cómo hablar para meterse abajo de la piel de uno.
All my life, men like you've sneered at me.
Unlock my chains. Let's see what happens. Took you for a fighter. Was I wrong?
Maybe one day we'll find out, Kingslayer.
Pero ella solo lo está ayudando Catelyn con que Catelyn la deje ahí a tomar su venganza contra Stannis.
Surrender the Iron Throne.
Better than seeing their heads mounted on the city gates.
Stannis 2 days from the capital.
Wow.
And the wolf at my doorstep.
The Greyjoys have done us a great favor.
He's
Está
a
tomando
boy and he's
ventaja
never
y
lost
está
a
viendo
battle.
los notas y todo lo que ellos están teniendo en
He'll
la
risk
mesa.
anything at any time.
She does like a quick little like glimpse.
No, ella es muy inteligente.
Como sabe
Está
leer.
preparada.
Clegane, you'll maintain a garrison here at Harrenhal. The girl's proven herself a good servant. She'll stay on with you.
Uy, la va a mandar a ella con él.
Give me the knife!
Yeah, acuérdate que ahí torturan y matan y todo.
Used to be a boy, now it's a girl. Where's your stick now, bitch?
Oof. She has to be careful.
Sprinkle him over the pike.
Where's Jaqen?
I saw him.
Where? Where?
They were right out the gates a few hours ago. What do you want with him anyway?
¿Con quién ha de estar tratando de usar su dedo, verdad?
They'll never trust me. They might.
if you do what needs to be done.
Trusting a traitor's bastard!
Oh, shit. Lo hizo como una distracción, creo.
Do you have to do that here?
He's cleaning his nails.
You're commander of the city watch. You shouldn't be dressed like a common
The
sellsword.
cloak slows you down in a fight.
That's what he doesn't
And
like,
the gold catches the light, so you're nice and easy to spot at night.
You're supposed to stand out.
We had a deal.
Fine. No gold cloak.
Atrae mucha atención. Yo no le gusta eso.
Why are you staring at me?
You don't want me cleaning my nails? You don't want me looking your way?
Plan the defense of King's Landing. Stennis will be here any day. An history of the great sieges of Westeros.
Try to get some ideas.
Chevaltish. I'd swap all your books for a few good archers.
Did you know there has been a marked drop in thievery?
And how did you accomplish this marked drop in thievery?
Me and the lads rounded up all the known thieves.
Oh, damn.
It's just the unknown thieves we need to worry about now.
We talked about this.
Aye, we talked about it. The thieves, they love a siege. Soon as the gates are sealed, they steal all the food. By the time it's all over, they're the richest men in town.
Stannis knows King's Landing. Mudgate. Only 50 yards from the water. That's where he'll land.
What is our plan?
Pig shit.
This is the rest of the Night's Watch.
Luego los otros.
Los que se quedaron en la otra.
Where do you think Jon is right now?
A betting man would go with dead.
He's not dead. Jon's a great fighter. He's got a Valyrian steel sword. And Corrin Harfan's the greatest ranger alive.
Que nunca envejecen los que son los mejores peleadores.
Peleadores.
Porque llegan a morir jóvenes.
Bien joven. Luego encontraron algo.
What is that?
First men made these marks.
Seriously, man? You're trying to pick that? Oh, wait, what the?
Oh, wow.
If you find something you're not supposed to, pretend you've never seen it.
That's a Night's Watch cloak.
Better know what they're opening. Horn?
Must be dragon glass. Why would a brother hide it here?
Mind where you're going.
I'm sorry. Where were you?
There's Jaqen.
A girl owes one more name. The Red God demands it. Death is certain. The time is not.
I need him dead right now. You promised you'd help me.
There must be others.
Not Tywin, interesting.
Jaqen Hagar.
El mismo?
Gods are not mocked. Unname me, please.
If you help me and my friends escape.
Oh, I see what she's doing.
Honor. The girl and her friends will walk through the gate at midnight.
Lo bueno es que la van a ayudar.
Oh,
Se va a
little
poder
boy.
escapar.
Con los amigos.
I have a certain sympathy for odd little boys.
I hear Joffrey plans on fighting.
Fighting to defend the capital against a wicked old rebel.
He's only a boy. He's not ready. Some men have a gift for this sort of thing. His place is not on the battlefield.
Not on the throne either. Sadly for all of us.
They want to laugh so bad where they're like, nope.
Now you want to send my eldest son to the battlefield to die.
The men will fight more fiercely, seeing their
Yeah,
king fighting beside them.
he does need to.
Instead of hiding
Can't
behind
be a
his
little
mother's
coward
skirts.
king. But ella no quiere.
Because he knows everything we do before we do it.
You, on the other hand, are as big a fool as every other man.
Why are you smiling? Why are you happy?
Si ella está feliz es porque...
Because I have you.
Por algo, ya. Tiene a su... A su novia, la que se trajo.
Droll little fellow.
Why do you care who I fuck?
You stole my only daughter. Pretty thing. You whore. The bruises will heal in time.
Where did you find her?
Really, a Lannister lion necklace.
Forgotten the most important thing about whores. You don't buy them.
This one you like very much.
Se da cuenta que sí la quiere.
Don't worry, she'll be treated gently enough. Unless Joffrey is hurt, and then every wound he suffers, she'll suffer too.
And how do I know you haven't killed her already?
Son hermanos.
Samantha, bring in my brother's
Sí, pero ella es muy... No tiene compasión.
No, she doesn't. Oh, wait. It's the wrong one. No agarró la correcta.
I'm sorry they hurt you.
Don't forget me.
Never.
Oh, no es.
No, es ella.
Pero que no la conocían, ¿o qué pasó?
Se equivocó, Cersei. I thought she actually got the right one, but no.
The day will come when you think you're safe and happy, and your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth.
La dejó pensar que sigue en control.
Shay!
What is wrong?
Beautiful.
Sí se están enamorando de ella.
Pues la quiere.
Come on, Tyrion.
We have to be more careful.
I can take care of myself. I'll cut off their faces. I will.
I would kill for you. I expect I'll have to before this is over.
I'm yours.
Promise me.
I'm yours.
Pobre. Es que nunca ha tenido, imagínate, su vida siempre ha sido bien vacía.
Once he captures the castle,
Theon has my brothers if we storm the castle.
he wouldn't dare hurt the boys.
Any Ironborn who surrender will be allowed to return safely to their homes. With the exception of Theon Greyjoy, we will hunt him down no matter where he runs.
Your pardon, my lord.
My lady.
Oh.
How are you?
I've had to arrest my mother. I seized my home and my brothers. I'm fighting a war and I don't know if I should march south or north.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it was, but I mean, what else do you ask,
Right.
right?
That's not the kind of king I want to be. Most kings grew up as princes. They spend their whole lives preparing for the crown.
I was raised to be a proper little lady. Recite Valyrian poetry.
From reciting Valyrian poetry to sawing off men's feet.
Weddings in Volantis last for days, you know.
Y están conviviendo mucho, entonces
Second
va a ser
afternoon they were
más
gone.
fuerte el
It was the
sentimiento.
hottest day.
Como dices tú, las miradas no mienten.
I was treading water
Reflejo del alma.
when I realized I hadn't seen my brother. And then I started screaming his name. My friend helped me, I think, and we pulled him onto the riverbank. I shook him, and he was dead. Just dead. When I came of age, I would never live in a slave city again. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I blathered
I
on.
don't want to marry the Frey girl.
Oh.
I don't want you to marry her.
Es que no es lo que quiero.
But you needed that bridge.
Oh my god. And there it goes.
Que ya no podían ocultarlo. Se van a complicar más las cosas.
Highly possible.
Sour cherries is all crushed up and ready.
Shut up.
Shut up.
What do you want us to do about those guards?
He just said walk through the gates. We have to trust him. Stay here if you're afraid.
Oh. Ya están muertos. Yeah. He's dead too. And just like that, they escaped. That was easy, right?
I admire you, Sir Davos. My born fools call you Onion Knight and think they insult you.
I understand why the older families look down at me. My father was a crabber. Our hands stink. Not many fought bravely for your brother. Many fought for the Mad King.
Robert and Ned Stark, they were the heroes. The glorious rebels. Liberating towns from the yoke of the Mad King while I held Storm's End with 500 men. We weren't riding anywhere. Not with the castle surrounded.
No le dio lo que él
We could
merecía.
feed them,
Y
so
de ahí es
fine,
donde
the
empezó a
horses and the
agarrar
cats.
El coraje.
Never
el
liked
coraje.
cats, so fine. The night before you slipped through, I thought my wife was dying. In your little black sail boat with your onions. Every man on Storm's End wanted to kiss you that night.
I was relieved they did not.
That's how they met.
Robert told me to hold Storm's End, so I held it. Now I'm the rightful king by every law of Westeros.
You're a master of whisperers. You're supposed to know everything.
Cada vez que lo ves,
The Stark forces are distracted. Now is the time to strike. If my uncle Stannis lands on the shores of King's Landing, I'll ride out to greet him. They say Stannis never smiles. I'll give him a red smile from ear to ear.
Joker much?
I wish we could converse as two honest, intelligent men.
I wish we could, too.
My brother was the youngest King's Guard in history. When I reached manhood, my father put me in charge of all the drains and cisterns in Casterly Rock. I never flowed better.
Oh, man.
So when my father named me acting hand...
You're quite good at being hand, you know. You enjoy the game.
I do. I like to keep playing it.
Bears ha notado que a Tyrion le gusta jugar el Juego de Tronos.
Stannis breaches the gates, the game is over.
This morning, all the way from Karth, Daenerys Targaryen lives. She has 3 dragons. It'll be years before they are fully grown.
One game at a time, my friend.
A la vez, porque si no, de por sí está complicado, ¿verdad? El juego.
We cannot stay here.
They have my dragons. Mother does not flee without her children.
You didn't grow them in your womb. They didn't suckle at your breast. They are dragons, Khaleesi.
Like, they're my kids.
They are my children. The only children I will ever have.
Yeah, she can't have kids. Tienen el mismo amor de madre.
Sí. Y ellos también la deben de querer ahí.
Oh, yeah.
They haven't got the damn message yet. A few more days won't help. Gold? For the farmer.
His troubles are done. His wife, too.
Ooh. Theon doesn't see her. Ya se da cuenta que no son ellos.
Entonces.
That's why he's looking at them good. He's like, wait a second.
Got as far as the farm, then doubled back. Hoped this would be the last place they'd think to look. Who was that out there?
The farmer's boys.
Burn them and pass them off as little lots.
Bran would blame himself.
Yeah. No querían que él se diera cuenta que murieron los niños del granjero para hacerlo pasar como ellos.
Él la vio a ella.
Ajá, y después se pusieron a hablar y fue a verificar de que si seguían vivos Bran y Rickon. Y ahí se puso a hablar con ella. The one that helped, the wildling that helped them get away. she was talking with the Maester, and en esa conversación de que Theon mató a los hijos del granjero. He killed the farmers' boys and burned them to pass them off as Bran and Rickon.
Para hacerlos pasar por los otros niños. Ajá.
Pero le dijo como quedito, por eso estaban hablando quedito. But the echoes, the way the place where they were hiding was, it created an echo. So, aunque estaban hablando quedito, todavía Bran estaba escuchando toda su conversación. Y él se dio cuenta de que Theon hizo eso y se va a culpar. Se va a sentir culpable. De que tal vez si no se hubiera escapado, he's probably going to feel like maybe if I
Pero
didn't
ya no
escape.
puede hacer nada.
If I didn't escape, the farmers' boys wouldn't have died. Acuérdate que todos los hijos de Ned crecieron
son
así.
con mucho honor. Esos son bien nobles.
Él lo hubiera preferido morir en vez de los niños del
Pero eso
granjero.
no fue decisión de él, lo hizo el otro.
Yeah.
Pero el otro, ¿por qué hizo eso? Es lo que no entiendo.
Para mantener poder en el momento.
Para decir que sí los mató, aunque sabía que no.
Para hacer a sus seguidores que tenía el momento, to make them be like, oh, okay, yeah, he taught them a lesson, yeah, like, y a los demás, para que así los demás de Winterfell no se quisieran rebelar.
Sí, mantener el poder.
If they saw that he was willing to kill them, right, Bran and Rickon, and who wouldn't he not be willing to kill?
Ahora, como escuchó Bran, no sabemos qué va a pasar.
¿Cómo se va a sentir si va a querer seguir
escondiéndose? Pues tiene que, porque no solo él, está su hermanito. Entonces, y están los otros, o no.
Y no, aunque quiera, no puede caminar, acuérdate.
No puede caminar y tampoco pondría, ¿me entiendes? O sea, es lamentable lo que pasó, pero no fue su culpa. Y aparte expondría a su hermano. A su hermano, que es más pequeño, entonces, no sé, no creo que haga nada.
Oh, man.
Pero pues vamos a ver.
Yeah, but we'll go over the most major scenes in the review section. This was just a little quick mini review. So if you guys are interested in watching us go over those scenes, like the one in which Robb and Talisa, oh man, where they finally let their love blossom.
Sí.
We'll go over that scene and we'll talk about it in depth. That's just an example of what we're gonna do in the review section. That's what we save it for that, because we want to be able to talk about it in full depth.
Ellos se enamoraron desde el principio.
Yeah, from the moment they met.
La convivencia, entonces eso fue incrementando cada vez más. Entonces ya llegó un momento en que ya no explotó como un volcán. Eso es el amor, es como un volcán en erupción.
Yeah.
Entonces está calmadito, pero va acumulando.
And all of a sudden,
fire o fuego, cuando de repente
y no se puede controlar, ¿no? Just keeps going and going.
Explota y explotó.
Yeah, nobody will be able to stop
Explotó,
it.
entonces ahora no es eso la explosión, sino las consecuencias de la explosión.
What comes after?
Las consecuencias de la explosión del volcán. Vamos a ver qué pasa, porque él tiene dada su palabra para otra persona, entonces
We'll see.
es interesante.
And in the review section, we're going to talk more in depth about that specifically. And other scenes too.
Se van a enfrentar a una lucha de corazón, o sea, una batalla de sentimientos. No quiero estar en su lugar.
No, it's gonna get interesting. Without spoiling it, because I already know what happens, but without spoiling it, it's gonna get interesting. That's the most I could say.
Vamos a ver.
But until then, guys, if you guys enjoyed this reaction for episode number 8 from season 1 of Game of Thrones, that was called The Prince of Winterfell, remember to hit the like button to show the video some love, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit the sub button too, along with enabling notifications. That way you can be notified of every time we upload a new video, which is every single Sunday for Supernatural, every 2 weeks on a Tuesday for The Witcher, and every Wednesday for Game of Thrones, with the review sections for Game of Thrones and The Witcher every once in a while thrown in there. At least 2 to 3 reviews are uploaded a month. But yeah, guys, well, see you next time. But before we're officially done, I'm gonna let my mother Ellie do her outro as well.
Muchas gracias por acompañarnos a disfrutar de un episodio más de Juego de Tronos. Pues sí, ¿qué puedo deciros? De principio a fin, como siempre, este show. Todos los personajes súper enigmáticos, impredecibles. Nunca se sabe qué sorpresas van a dar, como el día de hoy, como pudimos mirar en el episodio de hoy. Por ejemplo, con la mamá de Robb.
Oh, yeah.
Sí, o sea, es algo que la verdad no me esperaba para nada. Entiendo sus razones como madre, pero por otro lado, pues sí fue una traición hacia el rey.
Y su propio hijo.
Que es su
también.
propio hijo. Entonces es algo fuerte. Y todos, cada uno de los personajes, Arya, que es una de mis preferidas también, una niña súper valiente, que ha tenido que aprender a hacerlo, siempre ha sido, pero ahora más,
Every time
con
more
las
and more.
circunstancias. Entonces, esperemos, yo espero de verdad que esté bien y que sí se escapó y que esté a salvo junto con sus amigos.
At the end of that, it seemed like if
La
she
verdad
did.
que sí, porque esa familia merece estar juntos.
And for now, they're still apart.
Yes. Entonces, espero que así. Bueno, amigos, muchas gracias. Soy su amiga Eli y les mando un fuerte abrazo donde quiera que se encuentren. Y pues los seguimos invitando a que se suscriban a nuestro canal, que nos den like y que nos dejen sus comentarios, que siempre, siempre son muy apreciados para nosotros. Muchas gracias. Esto fue Reacciones Bilingües.
We were Bilingual Reactions.